guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys my May TBR and I am so excited for this month, okay? There were so many good releases back in April and I was holding off on reading them because I'm going to the beach for a week in May. So I'm literally just going to be reading for a week straight. So I've been holding off on reading the new releases, but I've been itching at them. So in my TBR, it includes some of my most anticipated reads for the year and then also a couple other books I've been meaning to get to. So let's get started. Starting off, we have Daisy Hates the Great Undoing. So I've obviously read the first two books of Magnolia Parks and then the first book of Daisy Hates, and I have been waiting to read this book. First of all, look at how beautiful she is. I already have my tabs picked out, but I love being in Daisy and Julian's perspective so much that I'm so excited to get back into their minds in this world. I read The Long Way Home a couple weeks ago and I liked it. I'm trying really hard to like Magnolia and BJ and it's not working very well. And I hate saying that out loud, but maybe the next book it'll change, who knows. But I do in fact love Daisy and I love Julian as well. So I'm so excited to read this. This is a book that I'm predicting will be a 5-star. So we shall see, but I'm so excited to read this book. I will definitely be reading this in May. And then next we have The 7-Year Slip. So I am currently actually in the middle of it. Okay. But this has been sitting on my shelf for so long. I think I had it in my last TBR video. And I just was not getting into it. I've been in kind of a reading slump. So I got that much in and I just was not in the mood for a romance. I have not been in the mood to read literally anything, but I definitely was not in the mood to read a romance. But I do really like the way that the story's going. I'm only 78 pages in, but I do like the way that the story is going. I will definitely be reading this at the beach. We'll be finishing it this month 100%, but I do really like this so far. I do really like it so far. I don't know too much about it, but I do like the kind of magical, it's not magical at all. When she steps foot in the apartment, it goes back 7 years. I think I worded that correctly. And I do really like that. I find that very intriguing. So yeah, I'm excited to finally get into this. Again, I've been in a reading slump. I only read 4 books in April. I don't want to talk about it. But yeah. And then we have Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. I'm sitting up for this one. It's the way that I've been wanting to read this for the past, when did this come out? I got this a week ago. And I've been wanting to read it, but I'm saving it for when I'm at the beach again. I might read it beforehand, who knows. I want to be in the mood to read an Abby Jimenez book. And I've heard that this one's a little bit more gut-wrenching than the other ones. This is another book that I predict will be a 5-star. I'm so excited for this book. The only 2 books I've read by Abby Jimenez is Part of Your World and then Yours Truly, and I loved both of those so much. Those are my 2 of my favorite romance books. I don't know. I think I'm gonna love this book so much. I don't know. I go into books blind a lot. I think I've said this before. I don't really read the summary of things, so I'm going into this blind. I don't really know what it's about. All I know is that's by Abby Jimenez and I've heard great things about it. So yeah, that's the next book on my TBR. So I picked this up when I picked up Just for the Summer. Oh my gosh, when I say I'm gripping it. When I say I am so excited for this book, it's an understatement. I truly cannot express how excited I am for it. Beach Read is one of my favorite books. Every single one of her books I've adored except for People We Meet on Vacation, but that's just me. But every other book that she's come out with, I adore. I would read her shopping list if I could. I'm so excited for this. The main thing that I've heard is that the guy in it is like Nick Miller. Say no more. Say no more. I love Nick Miller from New Girl. But I'm so excited for this. This is another 5-star prediction. I just adore Emily Henry so much. So much. But yeah, I am so excited for this. Also, can we appreciate what it looks like? Are you kidding me? This is the most perfect shade of pink. Are you kidding me? Actually screaming. I'm screaming. I want to read this so bad. I'm so excited to read this. I literally stopped recording this video 30 seconds ago and I just remembered Wild Love by Elsie Silver is also on my TBR. So I have 6 books on my TBR actually. I'm 40 pages-ish in right now. on my Kindle, but that is also on my TBR for this month. I'm loving it so far. As y'all know, I love Chestnut Springs so much, so I'm so excited to read this book. But yeah, that's an honorable mention since I literally forgot about it until 30 seconds after I turned off my camera. But yeah, Wild Love, before anyone says, oh my gosh, babe, you know it was released, right? I do, and I'm excited for it, and it just got dark out. Okay, yeah. So that's another book on my TBR. Last but definitely not least, the book that I am most excited for, and shockingly the only fantasy book that I have on my TBR right now. Also, look at how adorable she is. She is so cutesy. She's so cutesy and so small. Like, she's literally, let me show it next to this book. Okay. But I recently got this signed by Lauren Roberts. I met her on Wednesday. It's now Friday. She was the sweetest person ever. One of my favorite things I've ever done. I loved going to the book signing, especially to get Powerless signed, which is one of my favorite books I've ever read. So that's just amazing. This is, again, shockingly the only fantasy book that I have on my TBR. But this, I feel like, is 100% going to be a 5-star. I've heard great things about it. I've heard it's depressing. Well, obviously it's depressing. I cannot recommend Powerless enough. I truly think anyone would love that book. It is amazing. It is so amazing. I love that book so much. And yeah, I'm so excited to read this. It's a little novella about Adina, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited about this. I have some good books this month. This month, the entire purpose of my TBR and my reading this month is going to be to get me out of my book slump. Because as I've said, I have four. I have 4 5-star predictions on my TBR, which is actually crazy. My expectations aren't set too high. Let's preface that. I'm saying that I think that they're going to be a 5-star, but I'm not like going to be mad if it's like a 4 or like a 4.5. You know what I mean? I am predicting some high ratings. I'm just so excited to read this month because I need to get out of this reading slump. Reading slumps are actually one of the worst things ever. Like, I can't. Every book I'm like bleh, bleh. All of them are just bleh. I don't know. But that is my May TBR. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if any of you have read these books yet and what your thoughts are on them. And let me know what your TBR this month is, or like what your most anticipated reads are. Let me know if you have like any recommendations, because I love having recommendations. But yeah, so that is all I gotta say, I think. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff, and I will see you guys later. Bye.